Good morning, the 4th of June. Now, yes, I've done about, I think last night I added them up, 8 videos. 8 videos! Said I wasn't going to do that many anymore. But don't worry, I've been getting up super early. I've had time. And like I was really going to have a rest. And then I've been looking on Facebook and I've been seeing some things and I thought, I was just going to look into this for myself this morning. And then I thought, no, I'm going to do this for my channel. Now, because I think it's interesting how things are going. So remember, okay, that we are now supposedly part of the WHO, so that if there's another PANDEMIC, we're sort of under their umbrella for Europe, so they'll be the ones that now tell us what to do. So this is what they always wanted, but we always worried that might happen. That wasn't the scenario, remember? And it's very interesting because that's allegedly, supposedly happened, if you believe that's all still going. And at the same time, I've been on Facebook and I've been scrolling through the articles, and the Daily Express constantly have been putting out, there's a new strain of the C word, there's a new this, there's another terrible virus coming out of so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. But it's like relentless every day. And people are saying in the comments, like, I don't care. And so I thought about it and I was sitting here thinking, maybe it's clickbait why they keep doing it. And then I thought, it's interesting that maybe it's not. Maybe this is the final straw. And then I was shuffling my cards, and these are the cards that I've ended up with. And I thought, yeah, I have to do a reading because I think this is what it's all about. I think this is where we're heading for. I think everything else that's happening is putting the foundation down for a new beginning, okay? But I still think something has to give at some point. And what did I say when I thought? Yeah, and then you've got the Doge things going on, okay? So it's all going to come to a head. But I wonder if what actually happens is they try and lock us down again. And then everyone thinks what's going on. And then it's hijacked. Or even if it's, say they do it genuinely, then it's hijacked by the White House. And then, and this could be the beginning of the end. So I wanted to do this because I've just got a feeling this is what they're building up to. So these are the cards. Sorry for my ramble, but I wanted to explain it to you. So these are the cards I now have. Hermit. Keep getting this card all the time. This is like showing us the path. Lantern. But it's also a path, the path from the past. Okay? Because he's looking backwards. So it's the past, which was all of that. This is wisdom. This is now things we're now having to learn, unfortunately, the plans they had. And also, it could be a period of isolation because he's a solitude, a person of solitude, okay? Isolation. So now, and that's a major card. So the more and more I'm talking about this card, the more I'm thinking, yes, this is where it's going to go. Because that is a major card. Okay, and I have here, slow down, is not selfish, take time out. Time out. Take time out. Recharge. Maybe it's they're giving it another go. Endurance. So you're going to have to endure this. Hold on, you can do this. Now, it could just be me thinking this is how it's going to go. But I keep coming up with scenarios how they're going to end this movie. And I think that would be the final thing that happens because it would make a lot more sense. I keep getting the cards actually. The beginning is where you need to be. Yes, I do. I keep getting... Sorry, I'm getting excited. I keep getting the cards, the beginning and health and everything like that. The beginning is where you need to be. Go back and look at some of those videos I've done this week. I honestly, now it's making sense. This could be another period of small isolation, okay? It's about being quiet. However, this could also be a secret plan. It's another major card. So now we have 2 quiet, isolating cards, okay? It also could be your intuition, you know, trust your intuition. So, are we going to get potentially locked down for another? The moon as well. Wow. Another major card. And here's justice. Here is justice. I think this could be how it ends. Look. And I think, oh my goodness. I'm kind of glad I did this now. Look at this. Major card. Look, I've now had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major cards. And all I was asking was, you know, could we possibly be locked down for a VIRUS? Now look at this, the moon. That could all be that could be resurfacing again, bringing it back up to the surface, and a path you probably don't want to go through because it's like, oh, here we go, the unknown again. But that could also be that we think it's going that way and then it changes. Now the Tower, it's a shock. It's a major card with the moon. It's not looking good now. I have to, well, I mean, I'm not bothered about it, but I have a feeling this is where it's going. This is something they could be planning. Okay, there could be 70% there, or they're just waiting. It might not be 70%. Look at this. They're going to agree for the people. The population, justice. Oh my goodness me. Makes a lot of sense though, actually, doesn't it? There you go. Reconnect with your family. But it's new beginnings. So that could be like the plot twist. Everybody thinks, oh no. And they've exposed all their plans by that point, haven't they? And they've done all maybe the background work. Yeah, it's making sense to me now. I think this is it. I think this is it. Gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. Oh, great. Oh, great. Are we going to be... Maybe I should ask with these cards again. I'm going to restart. Hold on. Oh, I have protection on the bottom. So, you know, conserve what you have. Go and get some toilet roll. Right, last question. Are we going to be locked down soon? And will it be, and then exposed to back to the white hats? Okay, so are we going to be locked down soon? It's going to be unexpected. Oh my goodness, you're not going to expect it. It's just going to happen spontaneously, okay? And then they may say it's for your own good. Are we going to be locked down? Oh my goodness, the truth. Oh my goodness. Another major card. Oh dear. It's all about the truth. Truth comes out. Maybe this is how they do it. Well, that's a very interesting card because that is about the controllers, and it could be that that's how they say we have to manage the situation. I mean, I'm not being funny, but everyone's going to go, oh no, not again. I said, are we going to possibly be locked down, but it will be hijacked by the White Hats? Yes, very possibly. That we're moving forward with the idea because it would be for your best interest with this card. It'll be for the good, kind of, to keep everybody safe, and that's about the environment. So there you go. There you go. But it's a bit of a psychological card. This could be within 6 weeks, or it could be several days. But it might not be that specific. But basically, clearing the situation. So clarity coming. Oh look. Reconfiguring, could be some pushback. I do think it could create drama. Now, I might not be 100% right that this is the way it goes. But that's just the feeling I'm getting. But these cards could just be saying, this is what's coming. You know, justice, a period of uncertainty, the moon, some shocks. It might not be for me saying, oh, we're going to get locked down. Sometimes, you know, you just get what you need to know, but it may not be an answer to my actual specific question. But clearly something is coming along that's going to probably be like period of disclosure, the moon, things that, you know, you weren't expecting going to come to the surface. There's going to be some shock. So something's brewing. That's going to be feels like still to come. Okay. It could be a plan that they sort of say, because for our security, maybe if it is to do with the white hats, it's because we need to know, it needs to be done like this. Look, fears. Okay, so it could look very confusing, worrisome. Okay, and this is so this is going back to the original story, perhaps. And maybe it's just how they need to do it. I mean, to be honest with you, you know, it has to come to an end in some way, some shape or form. That was quite funny. Hang on a minute. So that's the only card that they're going that way, and that one's like that. Oh, okay. So then I needed to see this one. Something will be revealed soon. But I think this could be like a good thing in a way. Are they going to lock us down? Energy. Positive people, see. Whoops, it just cut like that. Are they going to lock us down? Decide. So, skills. Maybe they just start saying it, but it won't actually happen. You know, it'll just start brewing. I keep getting nature, and it's gone past spring for us. So why do I keep getting nature? Nature. But it is about new beginnings. So whatever happens, don't be too concerned. I'm not concerned at all. I do think if it looks like the moon, if it looks not good, it may be that they want you to think that this is how it's going. But actually, I think that it would be a new beginning coming up behind it at some point. So I have compassion. Tread a little more tenderly. So compassion. So rejuvenation. Reawaken and stand stronger. So maybe they have to wake people up and come back with strength. Rejuvenation. Rejuvenation. Resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. So could it go back to the bigwigs? I still, you know, wonder. I just don't think they're just going to just say, oh, sorry, we're just going to step down because you don't like us. See, something has to give. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, but maybe that is it. But keep a lookout and use your own intuition, what you think it might be. You can let me know, actually, in the comments. I'd like to see what you think. Hopefully, this is my last video, and I can have next week off. Bye now.